Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I did an everyday makeup look, which is what I'm wearing right here, using the Tarte Tartelette in Bloom palette. If you would like to see a review and swatches of this palette, I'll link it down below. And also, while you're down there, if you'd please subscribe. I just did something, like I said, every day using this palette. I will have a smoky look using this palette coming soon, but I just wanted something, like I said, just really nice and simple, and that's easy to accomplish. I'm just going to run errands today, so I didn't do false lashes or anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and let's just get right into it. My eyes, I'm going to use my MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly, and I'm just going to apply this just all over both of my lids. This just makes my eyeshadow last and stay on a lot longer. And then I'm just going to come in with the Tarte palette, and to start out I'm going to be taking this shade right here, which is the shade Smarty Pants, and I'm just going to work this all in the crease, just really sloppily. And like I said, I'm just going to work this in the crease, and then I'm just working this above the crease as well, because I do have. And then I'm going to be coming in and grabbing the shade Jet Setter, which is this darker shade right here. And this I'm going to be working as well, just right over top of that, just to kind of deepen up the color. So then I'm coming in with a Funny Girl, which is this really pretty champagne shade. I'm just going to take my finger and I'm just going to pat this all over the lid. So pretty. I just want to darken this whole look up a little bit, so I'm going to be taking this shade right here, which is in the shade Activist, and I'm just going to be putting this actually on a little smudger brush, and I'm just going to be just placing this here on the outer portion of my eye, just kind of smudging it into the lash line. And then I'm just going to switch over to the blending side and just blend a little bit on this outer V. I'm going to go on that bottom lash line. I'm just going to take the shade Activist. It's what I use to darken up the outer corner, and I'm just going to smudge this on my lower lash line just with that smudger brush. And I'm just doing this really lightly, just focusing it on the outer part and blending what's left in. Then I'm just going to be taking a Charmer, and I'm just going to be using that as my brow bone highlights, which is just this really light shade right here. And with my NYX HD Concealer, if it'll focus. Yeah, my NYX HD Concealer in Porcelain, and I'm just going to put this underneath. I love this e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. It's a really good brush. It blends out my concealer really nicely, and it was only like $3 too, so I was like really surprised. This banana shade. I really like this palette. I'm glad I found it. I finally found it at Walmart because I couldn't find it anywhere, like at Rite Aid or nothing. And I was like, well, you know what? Let's just I don't shop at Walmart, but like I had seen a couple people talking about this, so I was just like, well, I really like it. If you're looking for like a really nice finely milled powder, MAC Vanilla Skin Finish in Light Plus. Literally had this thing forever, but it's like my favorite powder just to set my entire face with, because it doesn't give a lot of coverage. It's just really light and just kind of smooths everything down. So But yeah, Chocolate Soleil Bronzer by Too Faced. But yeah, like I have Netflix and Hulu. I actually got Hulu just because I started watching Once Upon a Time on Netflix, and I got to season 4 and it was over, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this show. So I didn't know they still had a season 5 until I seen it on Facebook, and I was like, okay. And so I don't have like actual TV like cable or anything. So I told Dad, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy Hulu because it has like all like the latest episodes and stuff. So I'm glad. It's a good investment. Same thing with the Green Arrow. I thought that Green Arrow only had 3 seasons, I think, because that's what was on Netflix, and then I found out that they didn't. They have more than 3, so I was just like, well, so that's why I'm watching that as well, but you know, I kind of have to wait for it to come out. So today I'm going to be using the Too Faced Love Blush in a Love Hangover, just because I have not used this blush yet, so I don't know if it's any good or not. I hope it is. So this was really pigmented when I swatched it in my haul video, so I hope it's not like, oh, it's not very, okay, see, that was really pretty. It's like a very pretty everyday shade. It's like I might have to purchase me some more of those. And then I'm just taking this Revlon highlighter, and this is in the shade Peach Glow. And I just like to focus my brush more on these top shades right here, more like the bronzy shades. This is a really pretty highlight as well. It's really subtle, that's why I like it. Taking my Revlon mascara. I'm just going to be putting this on. I'm not going to be doing any false eyelashes or anything today, just because, like I said, I'm just cleaning up my car, I'm going to the bank, I'm just doing like everyday stuff, so. And I wanted to try this lipstick in Taffy by Too Faced. I've tried their Nude Beach and Naked Dolly, and I really like both those shades. Naked Dolly, I believe, is my favorite, but, whoa, this is like a pink.